Hello, welcome. That should be hidden. Is hidden? That should be hidden. What is going on? Is this working now? Oh no, nothing's working. Can we get a professional in here? Uh, there we go. So, welcome everyone to Sunday morning modeling. Just pulled some of the latest data. Yeah. Uh, I would like to win a bronze tournament. Uh, I've somehow won two perfect drafts, which is kind of neat. But yeah, uh, back in whatever PT 20, what are we on now? We're 24. PT 22. I ran a bunch of bronze tournaments. There was a Discord that Sergeant Mushroom ran called Total Tourney Talkers, where it was just people who posted data all the time, and um, they I was basically collecting data from Bronze Quicks and posting in their like bronze channel. Um, the way I approach the game is a little, um, I would say, like format agnostic, just because I feel like I don't know anything about the game, and I just kind of collect some stats and morning Peach Kings, and yeah, and then take a look and stuff. So I, I'm up to now 13 dailies. So I have 20 minutes to modify my team. I lost yesterday or 2 days ago to snails, who just kind of get stuff. So if I let's see, if I unhide that and hide this, that's not going to go to the right one? Okay, I don't need that one open. Um, and now if I hide this, will it go to the right one? It will. Okay. 13 tournaments. We're at whatever 58,000 innings pitched. We're at 26,000, 263,000 batters faced. Let's take a look at some of the shapes of the regressions and whatnot. Um, so one thing with this formula that I started doing now, because I feel like it makes it easier to see how wrong I am. So um, this graph is probably needs to be updated as well. So this is your K graph based on stuff rating. Let's take a look at some polynomials. So you can also now see when you sort it, you can kind of see how far back and forward you have to project to kind of get a good idea of what's going on. I think like the highest stuff guy is like 160 maybe, and the lowest we know we have to go back 35. Actually, we can see in game who the highest. All types, pitching ratings. Let's turn on all of these. Highest stuff guy. If I can scroll. Yeah, Brian Harvey, 165. So, and then we have like 133 guys, 140. So it's kind of important to kind of, I guess I don't have to go that far out. I wanted like 60. Yeah, so like K rate's not coming down, so that means that we're gonna get probably a decent projection of those guys, even if it's not 100%. I have whatever second degree polynomial because I don't feel like doing I don't feel like doing piecewise regressions, even though it's definitely more accurate. This is kind of just a really hacky method of getting kind of projections. Oh yeah, sorting this is probably also good, just so that it's easy to see. We probably have 15 minutes, so assuming everything's correct, I think I'm still linearly projecting home runs. I'm linearly projecting PBABIP. Yeah, so batting should be good. Looking at batting regressions, we're at 1250 for a PA limit. All the graphs kind of look okay. So now we can go and look at what team updates do we have to do? Oh, I didn't switch over. I was just saying all these kind of graphs look okay, so nothing really big in terms of modeling that we have to change. We're plateauing where we should be plateauing. How I feel where we should stuck on Ed Glenn card. Yeah. So all the graphs kind of look the same, or they look reasonable. So no need to kind of do any manufacturing of data, I would say. Looking at kind of projections. What am I doing here? I am sorting by WRC VL. So one thing to note is that this is 1962. So 1962 means that you don't need that much of a bullpen. Lineups, not really sure. If we go back to the screen. Hello. That was weird. My headset just decided to cut out. So yeah, we're sorting by ascending WRC plus. We're filtering by bottom. We'll take just the top. So even now, it kind of goes back to favor McNally. I was mucking around and picking righties only. So I think we're gonna try that today. So all right, chat, remember these are the guys we want to put in. They're a little splitty. So the way to I've been trying to fix splitty guys is to get the best VL. Oh no, it would be the best VR, but what we want to do is we want to sort we want to filter by the best VL arms. So that's what kind of I was doing before. So that's going to be, Bob Walk, Donnie Cox, Connie Rector, and Oral Hershiser. So those are names to remember. We're going to throw them in. Give them a try. Give them a little bit of a whirl. Oral is there, but Lundgren, Cheney, Sanchez, and Darling are going to go. I should have enough room, I think. Yeah. Darling, Cheney, Lundgren, Sanchez. Gone. And then the guys we needed was Bob Walk. I've heard a lot about Bob Walk. I'm excited to play him. Doesn't strike out a lot. If we go and kind of look at the sheet again, you can see, Ks are generally down, it looks like. 6.59 K per 9 for 1962 seems to be kind of down. So yeah, let's throw Bob Walk in. Bob Walk's in. Who else was it? Connie Rector. I think Connie Rector's new Negro League card. I recall him having a bit of a flat profile, which is true. But the stamina is good. And I think it just ends up that he's a balanced pitcher. Snapshot Danny Cox. We're gonna go all pitchers. We're gonna hide duplicates. We are gonna claim that drop. And I don't have this overall. Danny Cox. Can we go Danny Cox? Let's look at this card. So again, it's kind of a high control, kind of high PBABIP, high home runs. So we got 10 minutes to make this. Alex Cobb is another one. Cobb. I don't have him. Let's see if he's on the marketplace. Cobb. He is. Yoink. Let's see. How are we doing for cap space? We are over the cap. Okay. So and that was our last picture. So Alex Cobb. Few things I don't like with this. The 64 stamina is pretty low. So we're at 9 points. So to the sheet. So the way I kind of use the sheet to derive this stuff is when you set up your pivot tables, you can go to design and you can go to grand totals, turn it all off, and go to blank rows off. And then what you want to do is you want to turn your report layout, and you can't see what I'm clicking on, but under report layout, there's a tabular form, and then that kind of allows you to do this kind of filtering so that I can say we have 9 points, so 49. So, and I want Togi Pittenger, which I think people have been, I think other people have ran Togi. I remember Togi was a good card. It looked like, yeah, I have Togi, so we're gonna plop Togi in here. We'll take a look. Togi Pittenger. He's also a snapshot. Togi Pittenger. Oh boy. This is a card. I think it thinks that he's not going to walk as many people, which, he is going to be SP5. This is a best of 5, so doesn't matter. I don't know. He's going to be SP5, so hopefully he only pitches like once or twice during the tournament. What did I say? I think Connie Rector. No, Connie Rector is third. Danny Cox. So that projection, or the projection system that I was doing, it is based off of predicted WOBA, and predicted WOBA, I'm basically taking the formats observed single, double, and triple rate, and then applying it to the balls in play. So basically taking, for a pitcher, predicting what their BABIP is, and then from their BABIP, extrapolating out, singles, doubles, and triples, and then, using the WOBA calculations to determine what percentage of balls are going to be doubles, triples, singles, and then trying to figure that out and using that. So I'm not really looking at pitcher profile to determine that, but I think we're pretty good in terms of that. So pitches per game, it looks like we go anywhere between it's about 129 for Carl Lundgren. So if I go and sort by this, then Pittenger is probably 129. Did not win gold. We got 5 minutes left. Connie Rector. Why did I say Oral is 125? He probably should be 119. Connie Rector is probably 124, and then we're gonna do like 116 for these. Just pick some numbers. Bullpen, they probably shouldn't be used, so But catchers, Ernie Witt and Mike Zanino. Hello, Schnee. Zanino's good. Ernie Witt. If we go back to the sheet, looking at some batter projections. Ernie Witt is good against VR, but you're part of E6. I am part of E6. Batters, we have 5 minutes to try to find. Let's try to squeeze in some stuff. Who's the best batter? Corbin Thomas, Don Locke, Jimmy Ryan. Do we have a Jimmy Ryan in here? Yes, we do. Okay. Reggie Sanders. That's an interesting card. I think the big change that we want to do is we want to somehow get Dink in here. I don't know how we get Dink in here. Okay, we have to somehow. We can probably downgrade Ernie. We can probably want to keep Gallo, but maybe not. Now that I'm trying to find Joey Gallo. How much time? We got 5-ish minutes left. Gorman Thomas is good. Beals Becker is probably the guy to drop. And then we need to find a lot more points. We need to find 6 points somewhere. So I guess the point is to try to figure out what this is. This a cap tourney? Yeah, I'm building for the bronze cap. Schnee. So he is listed as a third baseman, and if I go look at third base, Gallo is better than Chipper. So probably the idea, we're gonna drop Chipper. We're gonna put in Mr. Dink. He's pretty good. And then let's quickly look. So Dink's probably gonna play right field. So then that means we're gonna need a first baseman. Third baseman, we could move Gallo over. So now we have 19 points for a first baseman. So if we go back to the sheet, first base, we could play Adam Dunn. Adam Dunn. That sounds like a great plan. Now we have 2 more points, so we can kind of look around. So, unfortunately, actually, no, that probably works. Adam Dunn. Got 3 minutes left. Adam Dunn plays great first base. He plays left field. Kirk Gibson is probably a card I probably should have cut too. With 64 points. Less than or equal to 64. Morgan Einsberg. Dave Kingman. Could probably do. Oh, I remember. So I was trying to do. If we look in. Kirk Gibson with a 125 VR is probably pretty good. Because he could play also left field. In left field, it's either Jimmy Wynn. Or if I clear this out, Joey Gallo, Rob Deere. So I guess the idea is Deere over Gibson, probably. So that saves us some more points. We got 2 minutes left. Okay, so if we're going to drop Gibson, we're not going to care about platoons. We're going to drop in Rob Deere. Now we're at 2 points. Does that mean we can probably throw in Spike Owen? Is he my starting shortstop? I think he is. No, he's backing up Matty Williams. So if we look up a 51, I need to replace Spike Owens. So if we look up who is a 51, Owen Miller, Donnie Bush. Spike Owen is a 49. Okay. Last minute scrambling. So we go MLB cards, we go shortstops, we go, what was his name? Owen Miller, 48. Way down here. Owen Miller. Oh, he's pretty versatile. I don't know if he's better than Spike Owen, though. Take a quick look. Yeah. But now I'm going to be way under the cap. Yeah. I think that's just going to be how the cookie crumbles. 3 points down. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see if there's any 44s that I feel compelled to put on the team. Oh, there's unsung hero Bo Jackson. So if we go, yeah, let's be silly. We got 15 seconds left. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get him back on. All right, this is what it's gonna be. This is the team. I wanted to put in Bo Jackson. Let's take a look at Bo Jackson, but I don't think I would have had enough time to find him. Unsung heroes, Bo Jackson. All outfielders. Yeah, that probably was the play. That's a pretty good iron. That's a pretty good iron. So let's wait for this sim to come in. Congratulations, I bought a Jacob deGrom. Hilarious. Thank you, whoever sold me a Jacob deGrom for min. You don't really need help getting your tick in there. This you specking? No, Jacob deGrom is for live tournaments and live opens and stuff, and maybe PT live. Yeah, not really sure. I pulled some data for some other stuff, and yeah, it was kind of interesting. Like deGrom is still good in league. For someone like me who took the wrong card in my perfect pack, I probably should have took Tulowitzki. Really liked. I actually have a Blue Jays Tulowitzki jersey for the tragic time that he was a part of the Blue Jays. All right, let's see how this works out. Yeah, I've won 2 choice perfect packs now, both in perfect drafts. Huzzah! I won. Bob Walk's a winner. What have you got? I sold a Cy Young and I sold a, what was it? I forget what else I sold, but Bob Walk, he was victorious. Big money, couple 100,000. It's I'm a free to play plus person, so it's definitely been useful. Kind of looking, Ramirez, Snyder, everyone's good. Everyone's good. All right, let's finish filling out this because it was kind of all over the place. Kevin Brown, yes, thank you, Greedy Zebra. You know more than what I'm doing. Rob Deere can play left field. This is probably where he should have been playing. Who played in that game? Where am I? What was the lineup? Oh, they played Sosa in right field. Interesting. Was it against a lefty? Was Wharton a lefty? It was a lefty. Need any other cards? I need lots of cards. I need to finish lots. I don't need to finish anything, but it'd be the completionist in me would like to finish any cards. So let's finish building this roster. So distracted. Shortstop is going to be Owen Miller. That means Crooks only really has to back up, I guess, second. I don't know. We're gonna do something. We're gonna try something. It's gonna be Science Sunday. We're going to move Owen Miller to back up 3 positions, which, is one of the cardinal sins. Do they eventually release a live level 3 collection where you need all players? No, no, King Alex. This is probably it for live missions until the end of the year. When, oh no, there's uh, historically there have been a trade deadline mission, so people who get traded will be in the mission, and then usually they do as part of some other mission awards. So that's not until I don't remember when awards come out. January. When do the awards come out, people? But yeah, there's no live level 3. Packs are spicy right now. Uh-oh. I have to finish building it. Stop. Distracting. Tim Raines. Tim Raines is gonna go left field. Just got Noodles Holland and John Valentin. I bought a Valentin and I didn't realize it, so I'm playing him now. Jose Martin, Sammy Sosa. I think this is fine. All batters. Who's my best batter here? VL. Is it Tim Raines? I could probably DH Tim Raines. What is my... Oh, it's down to 51. So I changed this to 51 because the I have to start charging my mic, my wireless headset. Um, so historically for cap tournaments, I've been playing them at like 84, assuming that um, people are gonna get sat enough. But for this, it was kind of frustrating because I feel like usually there's like a championship leverage component where the game will ignore benching players, and but what happened was the game benched my chipper in like a game 5, and I wasn't happy about it. So I feel like running my guys into the ground in like a best of 5 cap may make sense because it's almost like do or die. Where in do or die, you don't really want to bench anyone really. Um, so yeah. Gotcha. Collected a few golds and diamonds instead of lower level cards by mistake, so I was hoping eventually I would need them. King Alice, there's going to be PT Live coming out soonish. I forget what the latest speculation is. But let's set this guy to 90, 96. I don't want Owen Miller to get tired, but I want him to cover the other guys pretty well. Yeah, so you'll probably need to use those cards for PT Live. I want to say. Why was I platooning my third baseman? No, Gallo's going to play both ways, and so is Dunn. And then Rob Deere's going to play both ways. And then Sosa sits, I guess. He's going to be off the bench guy. Because Dink's got to go in, play right field. Pretty sure Dink is lead off, which makes this really good. Rob Deere. Could probably put Gallo there. Something like that. Matt Williams last. Let's do it this. Shortstop. Who did I have backup shortstop? Owen Miller. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's drop Crooks back down. Owen Miller is now going to cover all the positions, but he's going to get sat. Then home runs are going to be Sammy Sosa, Galarraga. Probably Galarraga. Andres Galarraga. And we want Reigns. Reigns is probably good too, but probably not as good as Deer. We want Sosa in here, and I still don't think we have anyone who can run. Okay, we'll watch this sim come in. So yeah, King Alex. There's PT Live, which is going to be, my guess is Doc Holiday. Hello, Doc Holiday. Happy Sunday to you too. PT Live is OOTP's take on something similar to daily fantasy sports. So you're going to be able to set up your daily lineups with live cards, and you get points, and there's going to be leaderboards, and there's going to be all sorts of fun stuff. So yeah, and those gold and diamond cards are going to be tier restricted. So I think it's something like one perfect or two perfects, then two diamonds, and then like three golds, and then unlimited silvers or something like that. So I think it's like a full 10 or 26 person team that you make. I'm not sure. I think there's some details in the Discord if you search for like PT Live. So we'll look at this. We'll queue in for another tournament, and we'll kind of dig into more of the bronze cap data and jump back and forth. Look at like top performing teams, I guess. Yeah. How many people have kind of made their playoffs for this week? Is the Iron, Bronze, Silver, or Gold Jackie worth a darn? Iron Jackie has spots. Bronze Jackie has spots. I don't play Silver as much, so I don't know. Silver Jackie, if you had one, I'd probably sell it. It's going for a lot of money right now. Yeah, I've gotten the gold a few times in perfect drafts. You mean? We can take a look at perfect drafts. I have a perfect draft I have to do. Just wait for the sim to come in. All right, let's take a look at the shenanigans. So Rob Deer, Mothel. Oh, Mothel's Dink's doing great. Good job, Dink. You got 3 walks, so that's good. Danny Cox, not good. Danny Cox, not good. Tony Gwynn. What is this Tony Gwynn card? Oof. Oof. Yeah, it just looks like baseball to me. I don't know. Nothing really crazy. Probably should have been pulled earlier, but maybe not. Since he gave up. To me, it looks like he pitched 7.1 innings, so that would put him in the 8th. That's where they scored, majority of their runs, which kind of is frustrating. So probably went a little bit too long, but what's his 77? 77 for 116. Let's dump this to 109, I guess. Let's get them pulled a little earlier. So what was I gonna do? Yeah, get into another tournament here. What weeklies are going on right now? We're 2 hours away. Hopefully it doesn't get cut. And gold quick is probably going to go by quicker. Oh, if you haven't, you should enter this live cap so that it fires. 40 more players, please. All right, let's go back and dig into modeling a little bit. So a few things to kind of consider in terms of like bronze, and you always kind of want to look at the run environment, the distribution of home runs, things along those lines. It should give you a hint as to what cards play. I know there's lots of concern about this BABIP number. Some people think it's fine. Well, okay. I'm pretty sure most of the people feel like it makes BABIP, it makes tournaments kind of unfun. And then some people are like, they should just fix it. And then some people are like, it'll get fixed. It does look like pitcher BABIP is basically free on cards, and I think this kind of impacts it quite a bit. You can see that with how ridiculous some of the irons are. Yeah. This is kind of an interesting thing. Alex in the Discord the other day said extra base hit rate is typically mapped to gap power rating, but what happens is that if your gap isn't high enough, then it'll go off your speed rating, and the speed rating, so doing kind of rating to outcome prediction kind of gets hard, and that's why you see quite a poor correlation for triple rate. We can kind of see that here. If we come over here, and where's the triple rate? Yeah, this is the distribution of triples, and even that's not like the full data set. Where is this? So we have something like 45 samples, and then it's all over. I don't know. Some people say they've gotten it to work. Yeah. And then even if I tighten it up more, so this is at 1200, so if I do whatever, double the numbers, doesn't look very correlated to me, which is why it's at 0.06, 0.00. Yeah, what is this number? Oh, it's trying to do, oh, that's the wrong number. That's a bug. It doesn't impact anything, but yeah. It's like, is there going to be triples? Who knows? But yeah, everything else, like, kind of looking at the rest of the graphs, like, this probably does quite a bit. Home runs, we probably want to do some projections out with that. If this is going to allow me. Where do we need to go? We need to go. Oh, I'm not sorting this. So we need to go minus 60 and then plus 50 or so. I don't want to format trend line. I want to edit trend line. So forward. Let's go 120. I think there's people with 150, so let's go 30. That home run rate seems a little obnoxious. And then 66. Yeah, this is probably a bad projection, I'd say. That's not necessarily, like, typically you want to see a curve that, plateaus like around, well, we can even go and we can look in here and see, like, even Fielder Jones, who, if we go in game, and take a look at Fielder Jones, take a look at the bronze cap. Oh, there's a silver cap. I haven't built a silver cap team. I don't know if I have data for a silver cap team. I'll take a look at that. I do not have any silver cap data. But if you come in here and we look at Fielder Jones, let's see if anyone has a Fielder Jones. So he has 22 power. So at 22 power, he is still hitting 0.4% of home runs. And Gerard Dyson's at 0.15. So if I go check out Dyson, so he's at 15. So like, to me, it would make sense that this batting projection, like if I took this and moved it down, and then delete that, and then I would say someone with 1 is going to hit 0.0001% home runs. So that's kind of the graph we want. And then someone, I don't know what the maximum is for batting, for power, all types, batting ratings, power. Oh, Gorman Thomas is only, yeah, so like I think the max is like 128. I would say 128 is, we can go look at batter, home runs. We'll say like 6.9-ish, just for illustrative purposes. 0.069. So then really what we'd want to do is we turn this into fourth order, kind of like that, with our boundary conditions. But we're not going to do that. I'm going to just Control Z until this goes back. Because yeah, that's not that good, even with a high R squared. And this is kind of something to always check if you're doing this kind of easy modeling in Excel. It's always good to check. Okay, so I'm going to, the new sims popped, I think, or it should have popped soon. We're going to move over, I guess, to building that silver cap team. I'm going to be using perfect draft data. I have to pull some more perfect draft data, but I have kind of a bunch that I've been using to help build teams for things that I don't know a lot. Uh-oh. This is no good. Connie Rector. So again, he only went 7, so that's good. Yeah. Not great, Bob. Kind of just looking at relationships and stuff like that. Matt Williams did something good, which was fun. It looks like my bullpen is failing me. Did he pitch back to back? So this is one thing that like I really want to try to fix. A lot of the times you don't really want your pitchers going back to back, and especially in a cap. And so you can kind of control that with this number here. But even at 71, like now, because he pitched back to back, it's not the worst, but my bet is now I'm going to lose because Nick Mears is going to give up 3 runs in whatever, the 7th or 8th inning, because he pitched 3 pitches before. It would appear, and I haven't really tracked it, but it would appear as if not having a reliever not come in at 100% really hurts them, but who knows? So hopefully in 9 minutes we don't get a the tournament has ended. Better luck next time. All right. We have 5 minutes to start building this daily silver cap. I'm going to switch over to a different sheet. Dailies. Perfect draft. Perfect draft. I just got a reward. Huzzah. Okay, daily silver cap. Daily silver cap is modern. There's a DH. It's best of 7. My imperfect imperfect way of team building is to invest in pitching. I know people have a lot. They would prefer to, find the best value pitchers and stuff, but for me, I don't know. I've been building that way for a while. To be fair, I'm not like the best in terms of, especially the day caps. Even last year, I struggled. So maybe I should change and maybe look for more, value plays. Okay, so if I do this now, okay, so these are my silver rankings based on perfect draft data. Asterisk, asterisk. Take this with a grain of salt. I think the way I'm not doing any funky, no, just straight up projecting based on WRC plus, which is again an estimation of their balls in play and the formats, single, double, triple distribution, which again is very, very, very rough estimates. So again, stamina, it looks like we'll go big. This is gonna be, this is a day cap, right? Yeah, this is silver cap. So we want pitchers who can go long. So we want at least these 3 guys. Robin Roberts, Heliodorus, Diaz, and we're probably going to pick up Dave McNally because I love that card. And then let's go oh no, Lundgren is good enough. So now, people say, hey, Extra Forest, you're not investing in pitching. So, and yeah, they're right. I lied. Well, I guess some people would go like all bronzes or all irons because there are a bit of, like I said, with pitcher BABIP being so important and basically free for a card, there are a lot of cards with high pitcher BABIP. The meme way is to just do it by P10L value, which is kind of easy. Robin Roberts is here. Heliodoro, where are you? Heliodoro. Oh, he's already on the active roster. Did I activate him already? No. Who's the 3rd guy? Frank Tanana. He's an all-star. Frank Tanana. So, kind of looking at it, this card is going to be interesting. The P home run is low. A lot of people kind of shy away from it, but it's kind of the same for Robin Roberts. That was low, and I think that the idea in I guess the community or whatever, some people are rather adamant that a home run isn't giving up home runs isn't bad because no one's on base for those home runs. And it's when you think about it that way, and you squint and you think hard and you make some concessions and whatnot, you can kind of go, oh yeah, okay, that kind of makes sense. It's incredibly difficult to kind of model without a lot of purposeful like testing. But even then, if we were to go back, I think if I came in here and limited perfect draft data to 79, let's see. So Zito, Nestor, is there any? There's not a lot of Robin Roberts. Frank Tanana is a 3.311. I should probably start adding WRC. I don't. Do I have WRC in here? Maybe I should. Oops. WRC. Oh no, I do have WRC plus. So you can kind of see. So PWRC plus, and this is number, and then let's add some formatting. So even like Tanana is 93. So if we look at kind of, so it's probably a little too aggressive, I would say, but that's probably something to kind of take a look at. What the difference is between the projected WRC plus and the observed WRC plus for these guys. Yeah, I would say this is, yeah, I don't know. Hard to say. Okay, so going back, we want to take a look at some of these catchers. Catcher, someone suggested to me, although the silver Zanino is good for caps, the iron Zanino is also good for caps, and therefore it's probably likely better to play iron Zanino instead of for 4 points than the silver Zanino. And I could buy that. Just kind of looking at, big boppers. Ortiz and Barrows probably are automatic. Don't want to look at live cards. Where are these cards? Burrows, Ortiz. So, I know people were talking about one of the Negro League cards replacing, who is it? That's second baseman, shortstop, fielding. Not Bobby Critch, Bobby Ferguson. I'm gonna just put him in. Could also put in a thief now, and now we got defense up the middle. We probably want to play Gorman Thomas because that card is a little obnoxious. Gorman Thomas, he's there. Probably want to DH Gorman Thomas. I don't know. It's DH free. DH is free. So if we want to play a center fielder now, we can. Let's play with the theme of defense wins championships. Not play Fielder Jones, but play Leonis Martin. There's check card. Oh, yeah. Let's go pay up a little bit for Leonis Martin, and now we have a bunch of. We need a third baseman and a right fielder. So this is the team so far. I realize I forgot to take it off of the projection. Being able to platoon like Chipper and Joey Gallo would be good. Or just play Whitey both ways. That 150 VL is kind of crazy. I feel like, though, most people are going to be pitching pretty balanced. So I feel like buying into... I have to remember which sheet I'm talking about. So This 150 VR is or VL is probably. Oh, hold on a sec, my cat. He wants the chair I'm sitting in. Okay, so the rest of this I'm going to be standing up while talking. No, he doesn't want the chair. I need that slate from The Simpsons where it's the guy passed out on the floor. So yeah, probably Whitey is probably the play, I guess. Looking at the data. Whitey Kurowski. So as we kind of build out this team, now we need a right fielder. Looking back at the sheet, right field, Lance Berkman, Bernie Carbo. I have a Bernie Carbo. Bernie Carbo would be good. I feel like that would complement the team well. And I think I have enough points. Oh, I got lots of points. Right field, Bernie Carbo. And he can play. Okay. What do we do with the rest of our points? We probably get a catcher. So I don't have a tennis. I should probably buy a tennis. How much is tennis? I have a tennis. Then we're playing tennis. We're gonna pay up for a tennis. A lot of people don't like paying up for catchers, mainly because they don't, in terms of like play per or whatever. If you wanted to like evaluate value by the amount of plate appearances or like performance per plate appearance per overall, it's probably not good. This also means we could probably. How does it have it set up? Tennis, Thomas, Ortiz. Oh no, I guess Zanino would sit. That's right. Okay, so second base is an area we could probably improve. We have 29 points. That would put us at a 69. That sounds like a perfect card for Dink Mothel to play second. I love it. Easy. This game is easy. Look at me losing the first round. Cool. I like it. What does this mean? This means we are going to have an incredibly weak bullpen. Is that a problem? Who knows? Okay. Let's start looking at 40 overall pitchers. Come in here. We do this. We have 1, 2, 3. We label filter less than 40. Yeah. We got some guys. CJ Nitkowski. I don't know if I have that card, but we need 7 pitchers. That's 7 pitchers. 7 pitchers. All types. All pitchers. Customize. Overall is 40. Is 40. CJ Nitkowski, you are on the team. Eric Plunk. Do I have a Plunk? How do I not have a Plunk? Someone, please sell me a Plunk. Oh, Plunk. Why is Plunk so expensive? But we have a Plunk. Jose de Jesus. Jose de Jesus. Connor Siebold. We have Colin Snyder. Trent Thornton, Blue Jays legend. Butters, for those who don't know. His what was it? His MLB Play Day jersey name. So okay, so this is modern era. It's a cap. we probably want to, going back and looking at the sheet and what's kind of projected, Nick Kowski is probably a specialist. Snyder is probably a specialist. And we'll probably both put them into mop-up roles. Then these other guys are probably all middle relievers, but avoid high leverage. Because the way I understand these to be is that they're kind of leverage based. So, and then probably a long relief. And the idea is that because we paid up for pitchers, we want the pitchers to go as long as possible, but we also, when the pitchers get tired, we want them to be pulled, and we want them to be, and we want to kind of avoid these people from going too far. 105 is probably fine. 84 is probably fine. Actually, go look at our starters. Your reliever. I sold out of Vin Phillips. Huzzah. Your reliever. Set game, reliever. Okay, so everyone is 90. I would expect them all to be able to hit 105 in modern era. They could probably go higher. 30 for my relievers is probably fine. Maybe want to move this up to 81. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, so we need a few more people. We need 3 more people to back up the rest of this. So if we come back to the sheet, we go batter pred. Let's take a look at people less than 40. We have Matt Williams. That's probably a good card. Dermis Garcia. That's probably a good card. DH Randy Johnson. That's kind of a funny card, but we'll probably take YD Alperman, guessing. If I remember kind of deficiencies in the team. Sad times in Whoville. So now we switch to batters. Alperman. Oh, well, that experiment ended quickly. Matt Williams. And then who else? One other person. Dermis Garcia, I think. That power. Pow. Come in here. Action. Bench coach. Okay, so it has Dink playing everywhere. Dink can play everywhere, but we don't want him to per se. Ferguson, no, we want Whitey here. We want Thieve now playing third and short. That's probably good. Alperman. Let's try. No, let's do this. Let's not go crazy. We have a problem. We have a problem here. We can't have. Well, can we have Dink backing up everywhere? We need an outfielder. I think Matt Williams is a luxury that we can't afford. Outfielder would be Frank Chance. Frank the Tank. Because we can just have another. Frank the Tank. And then Zanino. And then Garcia. I feel like Zanino's probably a better hitter. Alperman, not very good. The game this year, the AI tends to like to put people who aren't really good base runners as base runners. Kind of. I guess even now taking over second, and then let's shift Mothel to right field. Oh no, first? No, I think right field is probably better. And then Carbo go to third. Burrows sits. Yeah, let's do that. Hyper optimized defense. Yeah. I think this will sit. Will it blend? Dink leading off, probably a good idea. Gorman, Burrows probably fourth. Carbo with the platoon advantage. Yeah, even Whitey. Yeah, let's see how this works. Oh yeah, we probably don't need Dink backing up first and catcher. Frank Chance can play left and right, that's fine. VL, now we want Burrows, and then Whitey, and then Gorman, and then probably Ortiz batting fifth, and Carbo batting. Yeah. Yeah, let's see if we can score some runs. And this is, what is this, four daily silver cap. Make sure that this is submitted. Just go in, make sure it's all good. All good. I think this is what we want. Oh, the Aviators, perfect. CLT. Bill Hall, let's take a look. They got some pretty good. Murray Dixon in modern with this stamina, not sure that would run. Chris Young, good card, don't like the stamina. Blue Moon, good card. Babe Ruth, but I don't know. Haven't played a lot of silver. We'll see how this works out. Strategy, we're all strategy good. 84, 81, we're good. All looks good. Now let's take a look at let's take a look at this disaster of a bronze cap tournament. I love sitting in queue for like 12 hours just to lose in the first round. So awesome. See if there's anything really we could have done differently. So we did win 2 games. Pittenger probably wasn't the play, but maybe he was. He still got 5 Ks, 2 walks. It doesn't, I don't know. Probably I don't have the defense for these cards. I kind of am abandoning defense. Bad R. Adam Dunn. Just nothing. 6 walks. That's pretty crazy in terms of small sample size, but he really is like Mr. 3 true outcome, so not surprising. Just bad rolls, I guess. Gorman Thomas, ridiculous card. Matt Williams, surprising, but maybe not, you know. Gallo, really, I think. Oh, so was it? Oh no, Mears. So Mears did pitch in the back-to-back game, like I said, but apparently we won 21-6. Oh, he threw Pittenger too. Interesting. Okay, so probably Pittenger is just one of those cards that I'm surprised. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Did I have Ernie Witt on the proper? Yeah, I had him at 97. But yeah, Nick Mears did come in back to back. did give up a bunch of runs. So yeah, that's probably something that's I'd imagine is the hardest thing to do is to fix the back-to-back pitching. Because of like just coming in and closing out an inning, they can't really go back to back. Yeah. Well, back to the drawing board, or just run out the same team again, and then see what happens. It's kind of small sample size. Let's see. Yeah, 38 more people to do the live cap. Where's the gold? I'll just queue into that, and we'll actually hold on. Weekly. Let's go into that. When is okay? Daily Amateur Astronomy Hour. So I won this one. This is the one I won this week. We'll do this. Need to check my bronze cap team. I just exited it, but I can go in and double check, or if you're not going to. Mr. DA186. This is 1983, so 1983. I'm sure it's pinned somewhere. I think even in the official Discord in the tournament channel about the different era settings and what they mean and whatnot. I know I have it. The joke last year was that it should be everyone's kind of background, desktop background, but the 80s you can pretty much still go 5-5. I think the idea is where is it? The 80s is the defensive era. You can do around 120 to 145 pitches per game started. You may need some bullpen pieces, but generally it's kind of like you need defensive guys and you need workhorses in the arm barn. So let's do this draft. What's your Discord link, sir? I don't have a Discord. I'm in several Discords, but I'm not cool enough to have a Discord. So, and I don't know, maintaining a Discord is hard. Judge is an easy pick here. Now this is where things get kind of interesting. Webster McDonald. Go back to the sheet. Oh, you just mentioned. Oh, no. I said it like in lots of Discords. They're pinned. So even in the main Discord, like the OOTP Discord, if you go under the tournament discussion, I think they've petitioned to have to have that sheet, that slide pinned from I think our first Nerds United stream. So yeah, so pitching. Kidney sent it to me the other day. Yes, Kidneys was very grateful for us to do that. Who is this guy? This is Webster McDonald. Webster McDonald does not come up. Oh, he's very splitty. He is very splitty. I'm gonna just go with Carl Crawford. He is bad. This is all bad. Maybe I go Louis Santop. This is a tough round. Carlos Carrasco. This is a tough. Got walked off in the bump. Oof. Bad news. Because even Carl Crawford, this defensive rating is a bit of a trap. I don't. Kind of want to go Santop and just maybe DH him. Because there's better first basemen, there's better catchers, and there's more fun. Do I find tourneys more fun than season play? I just like the interactiveness of tourneys more. Season, I kind of just. I know a lot of people like season play better because they like the idea of 162 game season and tracking players. I feel like I have a short attention span. um, so focusing on a tournament and building for it is probably what I like better, I would say. There's no Carlos Carrasco. I might take Santop as a diamond. Actually, let's take a look at how bad is Carl Crawford. He can't be that bad. My bet is if he's like close to an average. Crawford. Carl Crawford is an average hitter VR and subpar hitter VL. So we're going to take a platooned left fielder. And of course we get a guy who is probably better all around in Brian Giles, who can't play. Season is what you look at in between turns. Sure, yeah, I would say that's my relationship with that. Ellis Burke, I think is good. Ellis Burke, I think is good. If I can recall. Not Ellis Valentine, not AJ Ellis, not... Hold on. Ellis Burks. Ellis Burke is a very good card. Brian Giles, I think, is a very good card. Brian Giles is... But I could take Brian Giles as a DH or Ellis Burks as a DH. Probably Brian Giles. Brian Giles. Or I could take Manny Machado. No, we're going to take... Or Brendan Lau? No, we're going to take... We're going to take our DH, Brian Giles. It's my first year playing. I'm currently in the playoffs in my second season, but I see a lot of streamers on tourneys, not so much season play. Yeah. I find it hard to kind of maintain engagement in season play. Like the playoffs is probably the highest, I would say. So like today is probably one of the more interesting days in terms of season play, but a lot of the times it's a little it's a little challenging to kind of go in and see things. This Slim Jones card doesn't look good. Doesn't come up. He's not... Joe Ryan, I know, is a good card, but 57 stamina kind of scares me. Hubie Brooks is a good card, but not for this format. I'm being squeezed. Willard Brown? Could he be my... I might have to just... I don't feel strong about this. Ashby? Yeah. So probably want someone with more PBAB. Tournaments are where you win big cards too, so that also generates... Okay, we're going to go with Slim Jones for the BABIP suppression, and we're going to go with Willard Brown because he can play a lot of spots. Lady Baldwin is good. Do they... Ooh, Matthias Russ is... This is not the type of team I want to compose for the defensive era. Bobby Matthews. Tanaka. I'm just going to get a lot of guys that can play a lot of positions and figure it out at the end. Still no... David Wells comes up always. Charlie Bennett. Miguel Cabrera, there's probably better guys. Baby Doll. Kind of looking for more defense, but again, might just take guys that have... we're gonna zig and zag. Take a catcher. Dave Brain. That could play. That could play here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take our catcher and third baseman. Heliodoro, boom, easy pick. Gonsolin, easy pick. Easy picks. We got our pitchers. Gonsolin is a little dicey, but he's gonna be. So we need a first baseman and we need a center fielder. First baseman and a center fielder. Mickey Lolich is probably not a card we want, but maybe it is. No, I want more P. Babbitt. Rich Becker. Rich Becker's our center fielder. Welcome to the team. Then do I just take Crush to play every position again? Yeah. There's a theme to this. And I get one more round of silvers. Ooh, bad roll. No starting pitchers. Well, Vandenberg is probably a good pick. Garcia, he's got low Decatur. 73 P. Babbitt in a reliever role is probably okay. Oswaldo, if we want someone. Kimbrel, Moreno, Chichi Olivo. Oh, this is interesting. No. Too low P. Babbitt. Alright, we're gonna do that. Gonna check out how we have it kind of situated. Rich Becker is now in center field. So we do want to find probably a platoon, or we can play one of the million guys that can play every position. Bealsbecker's, I think he's a lefty. Yeah, still decent. Ensberg, he's also decent. We kind of need pitching. This is where we get kind of the 74p. It hits the 70 threshold. Willie Bobo. No, we'll go Ensberg. Woody Held, that's good. Jumbo Elliott. Ooh, this. Why are all the good cards in this round? Do I need another pitcher? Ooh. I don't know. I feel like there needs to be more P. Babbitt. Maybe I'll just take these two guys. But that's giving me... I have 2 more rounds to pick 7 cards, and I need 5. So... how many people have first base... or not first base, shortstop eligibility? I only got 2. Okay, so... Gallo... Oh, but Gallo would be so good. Alright, we're going to take 2 pitchers in the next round. Gary Lavelle. He's actually probably good, right? Yeah, look at that P. Babbitt. He's great. He's great. Shane Baz? Yikes. Trevor May? Yikes. Mike Witt? That's a shape. So that would put us at 9. So we need 3 pitchers. Felix Hernandez, I think, is good. Yep. We need a catcher. Good thing I was counting catchers. The joke is I wasn't. But we got Hedges. Look at that. He's so good. So we need 3 more pitchers. Eli Morgan. Yes, we're going to take Eli Morgan. Alzolay. Alzolay is a candidate. Do we have any other pitchers here? So maybe it is Alzolay. Yeah. And then we need... What else do we need? I think we need... Oh wow, it's sitting Russ for what he held. That kind of makes sense. So I have my shortstops covered. Who's backing up center? Aaron Judge, probably. Gallo backing up center. Did we ever end up? Oh, we have Crush Holloway. Probably. He must be better than Carl Crawford. VL. Charlie Bennett, Pathias Russ. Bennett's a catcher. Ooh, I need a middle infielder. It looks like. Middle infielder, Topper Rigney. Can he play multiple positions? He can play short. Oscar Grimes. First, second, short. That looks pretty much what we want. Okay. Draft complete team. Good job. So Slim Jones, probably gonna go Lady Baldwin. Ooh. Yeah, the back half of this is kind of very dicey. Very dicey. Not a lot of stamina. 120, 125. So probably if we go and we import, we're gonna PD is like a cap. So come back here. Lady Baldwin with a bunch of stamina. We're gonna probably put him at 135. Let's say 134. Heliodoro, probably 127. Let's make up some numbers. 119. And then Tony Gonsolin is probably 99. And 103. Setting up the bullpen. Who do we have? Who looks good? Vandenberg is definitely good. Dark Couture, Mike Witt. He's probably going to be our long reliever. Oh, this is 1982. Oh no, I only needed 5. We have 2 extra pitchers. Whoopsie. Paying attention, 100% important. Long relief. Let's sort by PBABIP. And Ed Vandenberg is definitely going to... Actually, we could probably... Let's just do this. Let's do this. High leverage. Let's move all these guys to high leverage. Move all these guys to middle relief. Normal. We're just gonna... We have 2 righties, 2 lefties. Ed Vandenberg is closed. Mike Witt is probably not a good setup. We'll probably want Lavelle in there as a setup. 8th or later, you're going to be a middle reliever. You're not going to be high leverage. Lavelle's going to be high leverage. And we're going to make sure these guys get pulled. Do their big hooks. We want them always ready to close. Now we can go and try to figure out lineups. Austin Hedges to Pathias Russ. He's a shortstop. He's really, it looks like a first baseman. Bennett is going to be there though. He's going to be a 97. Crush Holloway playing first is probably fine. I don't know if I want to play Gallo. Pathias Russ at shortstop. Probably want to play Woody Held. Oh boy. It likes Crush more than Crawford, which is funny. That is funny. Giles DHing, sure, that makes sense. Gold, I failed. That's fine. That's a slot machine. Gallo, and then kind of like this, although batting sliders and ratings. Yeah, Russ is Joey Gallo is probably gonna be who I want DHing. And Crush playing. Crush is starting. I need outfielders. So Oscar Grimes. Nice. Oscar Grimes it is. Then we need center field. I might have to move Judge there. A little dicey. Does Russ play center? He plays left. So might do that and then that. Crawford's out. Crush goes to the left. Matthias Russ comes in. Hedges comes in for Bennett. Yeah. And then we got Grimes running, and that's it. That's a good lineup. Crawford leading off is not probably the play. Willard Brown leading off is not. Who has I? Brian Giles. But you just do well, so you go there. Rich Becker. Charlie Bennett. Yeah, Bennett goes first. Now let's look for people with power. Dave Brain. Rich Becker does not. Woody Held doesn't. Woody Held does, surprisingly. Let's do something like that. Crush is there. Brain hits more than... Yeah. I like that. I don't know if this is good or not. Okay. We wanted to move Crush there, then that means Morgan Ensberg. I think Brain is good. Shortstop Woody Held. Yep, you're staying in. Russ can play first. Yeah, I think that's fine. And then that puts Crawford out. Positions, shortstops. Grimes can play shortstop. And who else can play first? Crush there. I think that generally kind of holds. Giles can hit against left. That's fine. We're still going to lead off Charlie Bennett. I like that card. Woody Held. I feel like Brain is potentially better. Not a lot of choices here. Matthias Russ is probably higher. Held is probably higher. Giles is good there. Held is better than Giles. Not really. Brain is better than Held. Yes. Kind of like that. Sure. And then Held isn't DHing. Gallo would be. Ensberg is righty. Probably Ensberg before. Well, I don't know. Oscar Grimes isn't going to be batting. What am I looking for? I'm looking for Babip? No. I'm looking for Power. Ensberg. There we go. And then probably the same. Woody Held is going to be playing. Gallo, Ensberg. Because I feel like this will be interesting. Pitching kind of set up. All right. See you all in whatever 8 hours when this tournament fires. So what do we have left to do? Any dailies that I can kind of just, no, don't want to do that one, don't want to do that one, don't want to do that one, don't want to do the low diamond. I could probably start doing low diamond. Live silver, still don't have the cards for, and let's sign up for the bronze cap again. Sure. Let's just sign up, make sure it's there, and we'll take a look at it later. Silver cap. It fired. I think it fired. Let's see how bad my team is doing. Tied 1-1. Perfect. Exactly how I drew it up. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna pull these 5 cards, check on the league team, see how crazy. I did well in my Stone League. 120 wins. I don't have all the top cards, but a lot of the. Oh, I'm playing the Blackburn Roses. Who is going? Is this like a meme team? Jay Forrest. All right. Well. Congrats to them beating me, I guess. These are some good cards. Yeah, I don't think I compete with this. So yeah, congratulations. I'm conceding this the playoffs to you. I think I still get promoted, although there's no real benefit to being promoted. Yeah. Maybe I win. Maybe I don't. Who knows? Playoffs start now. Oh, not yet. All right, let's rip these 5 packs. Let's see all the goodness. Maybe I'll pull a Silver Jackie. No, but I pull a Zach Gallen. Zach Gallen. I think he's a dupe, right? Yeah, he's a dupe. We'll kill him up for some money. Nothing good. Nothing good. Heine Zimmerman. Probably hold on to him. And the last pack, Luis Aparicio. Oh, that's an interesting card. So yeah, thanks everyone for joining me this Sunday morning. I hope you learned something from looking at the sheet I put together. Obviously, it didn't really work out today, so yeah, it's pull that data and take a look, and yeah, maybe next time I do this, instead of looking at model data, we'll look at kind of observed. The challenge is that with the format of how the tournaments are, there's not a lot of best of sevens, and without a lot of best of sevens, it takes a long time to get a significant amount of data points. So usually, I don't know the numbers off the top of my head, but like usually this is like the perfect draft data. And if we just look, I have 23 perfect drafts. They're all best of 7, and even then, we're only at like a 3,000 plate appearances. Like, what's the average here? 3,200. For my top, I forget what I have here. Top 25. So really kind of like want, I forget how long it is in a single season, 600 plate appearances. So you kind of want at least 5 seasons, and that's where 3,000 is. So this is where things kind of get fairly shake out, I would say. Like, certain things kind of stabilize. And if we look at pitching, we look at stuff. And I remove this filter. Yeah, we're at like 1,000 innings pitched. Average is 1,000 innings. So you kind of get some information. So maybe you'll try to build a team based off of what the observed stats are saying. But that's no fun because that's playing cards that people are already playing instead of playing wrong cards in wrong positions. So yeah. So thanks everyone. We have FKN Kamish LB streaming, so I'll probably just go right into him. Let's see if this works. So yeah, so thanks everyone, and see you next time. Bye.